Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to set up an auto rotation arena for maybe your clan or unit's training map, or maybe for yourself just to practice with. This is very vital to the majority of piloting in Arma 3, and it's probably what most people find most difficult when flying helicopters. So it's really handy if you can set this up in one way or another. The way I'm going to be showing you is very easy. The only little tiny bit lines of code in like an SQF file, as you can see at the moment, I'll leave in the description for you, but it's extremely easy to set up and I'll explain everything as we go along. So let's get started. So I've already made the mission with the scripts. I'm not running any mods or nothing, so it's all completely vanilla, so everyone will be able to do this with any mods. But first off, you'll want to place a helicopter with a unit. Obviously I would have thought you'd already know how to do that. Just ignore what the add action for that is for now. If you want the helicopter to automatically fly when you spawn in, just put it up in the air quite a few meters. And then you're going to want to place a trigger. Now it doesn't matter how big it is, where it is, but just make sure that you remember if it's -1, that means that it goes all the way up and all the way down unlimited to the ground and all the way up to as far as the skybox goes. I'm not even sure if there is a skybox in this game. And then what you're going to want to do, so if we just quickly go over to the one I've already set up, leave type as none. Obviously set up how you want the shape to be in size. Activation, you can change this to whatever you like. I've got it on any player, but you can have it on blue 4 or op 4, or if you're a civilian or independent, or you can have it set to anyone, but I've put it to any player for now. You're going to want to make sure that this is set to present, and then make sure that this is set to repeatable. This is something that a lot of people don't remember to do, and it's quite vital. Leave condition as this, leave deactivation empty. Then in the on activation box you're going to want to put this. So what this is basically saying is that when the player's vehicle, so this being the little hummingbird we've already spawned in, it's going to set the hit point or the damage, it's all one little command there, of hit engine to 1, which basically means destroyed. So what this will do is set the engine to destroyed. Very, very simple. And that is literally it for the trigger. Now that's the main part already done and dusted. So like I said, you can have this any size, you can have it anywhere. I've just put it here so we can remember exactly where it was. And obviously if you want it for a trainer map, I'd highly recommend you put like a marker over it. Obviously you set the size properly and do whatever you want to do to the marker, but since this is just a quick tutorial, I'm just going to leave it as that. So after that, you're going to want to Alt-Tab, find your mission directory, which is going to be your username in documents on Forever Profiles. Mine's SMBGS, but whatever your username is that you've made this mission under, go to missions, and as long as you've saved this as whatever you've saved it as, so I've saved it as Auto Rotation Tutorial, it should automatically make a folder for you. When you first see it, you'll just have mission.sqm. And then what you're going to want to do is right click, new, and then text document, Control A so you've got all of it, backspace, and then it should be completely blank, and then you're going to want to type in whatever you want to call it. I've just called it enginefix.sqf. As long as it ends in .sqf, it's completely fine. Just remember, wherever I've put enginefix, change enginefix in the game to whatever you've named your script file. And then once you open this up, it's going to be completely blank for you, obviously, but you're going to want to put a extremely very similar script to what you have in game. So it's going to be vehicle player set hit point damage, and then bracket with the speech marks, hit engine, speech marks, comma, 0, with another square bracket and the semicolon. What's this basically saying is that I want the player's vehicle for the set hit point damage, which is how much damage a certain point of the helicopter or vehicle has. I want to hit the engine with 0, which basically means nothing. So if the engine's got 1 hit point, which is dead or damaged or red, that will then set it to 0, which is completely fine, or white in game, or whatever you've changed your colour to. And that's literally it. You can put it wherever you want in here. Maybe you want to make a scripts folder, and put it in there or whatever, but just remember that you'll need to set up in the in-game where it is exactly, so like scripts backslash or whatever it is, enginefix.sqf or whatever. So once you've done that, you're going to want to come back in game, choose your player that you're playing as, so I'm just this pilot here, and then in that player's init box you're going to want to put this. It's just a little add action, so it's saying that when this player spawned, add this action to the player, So it will show this message, repair engine. This can be anything you want at all, and it doesn't need to be changed anywhere else, just here. So this is basically the message that shows up when you scroll wheel. And then this bit here is your little script name. So if it's under a scripts folder, you're going to want to do that, something like that, and whatever you've called your folder, or if you've maybe renamed your script, just call it whatever you want in here. Make sure that everything's exactly the same in here though. And then click OK, and then you should be good to go. So just make sure you've saved it, make sure everything's there, and it looks like it is. So we'll hit start here whilst it loads up. If you can't see or edit the end of files, so like the .sqf or .txt, I can do another video on that for you if you'd like, but I'm expecting that you just know how to do that. If you don't know, leave a comment and I'll either upload another video or I'll just quickly answer it. So I'm going to fly directly to where the trigger was, and then we'll repair the engine before we crash. So you can see already that we've got the repair engine command, which we've set up in the add action. So you just simply scroll wheel and it's in that list there. And then this is the little area here that we picked, this little compound, and you'll see that when we fly over it, our engine goes red, and that means that we have no engine. Now I'm not going to bother doing an auto hover, not an auto hover, auto rotation, so we're going to click repair engine with our middle mouse button, and as you can see, it's set our engine to white or good, and then we can fly again easily. So if you maybe accidentally fly through, or you maybe know that you're not going to be able to land it safely, you can simply repair your engine, or if you touch down safely and you want to get back up in the air again straight away, you can do that. So that's a very, very simple script for you guys to use, and I didn't really find it anywhere on the internet. So yeah, hope that helped, and if you have any problems, leave a comment below and I'll see if I can help you out.